going on, realist? It's your man Trey.
And it's your girl Tasha.
We're married to the real. We'll be giving out that real advice.
Yes. This is a short one today. Real advice question from Jack. I'm in high school and I need help to stay focused on my education. Recently, I've started to understand the definition of stress. I have sports, clubs, SAT/ACT, etc. All these things are starting to take a toll on me physically and mentally. Do you guys have any advice on how I can stay focused? It's kind of hard because everybody different when it comes to like school. Because me, like at first I used to be like a study bug, and then as I got to like high school, I used to be the kind of person like where I could cram stuff last minute and remember it to like pass my test. I couldn't study like a long time or I forget. So like everybody's different. Now if you're gonna have to like find a balance. Like if you got stuff you need to study, probably need to study a little bit. Make sure you take breaks or whatever. Ain't no way to really study for the SAT or the ACT. You just kind of gotta know like the comments and shit, and then you just gotta read and answer everything else. I mean, I wouldn't stress out about it as much because sometimes you'll do worse if you stress. How long was the SAT? Like, it was a long time.
We didn't take the SAT. We took
the ACT,
ACT.
Whichever one. How long? That'd be like
that
hours.
That shit was like, I think it wasn't as long as you thought it was. Like, it was like maybe 4 to 6
That's what I was
hours.
like. I know it was at least 4. Right?
I know we had to be there like 8.
And then we left after.
No, was it 8? It was like 7 or 8 in the morning. We get there. You take the test. You gotta do all this. You take the test. Then it's over. Dude, I'm gonna tell you about the ACT or the SAT. When I took it, the straight A students at the school, I got higher than them. I was not a straight A student. B's, C's, D's, hell, even a couple F's. Finesse my way out of those shits. But while they were getting like 12s, 10s, and 14s, I think Tasha got like a 20.
I don't know.
I think Tasha got like a 20 or some shit.
18. I don't know.
Like whatever she got, I got 2 points lower than her. So if she got an 18, I got like a 16. If she got like a 20
in college.
Exactly. I got enough to get into college, and I was like,
but I ain't gonna lie, like I did my super best on it either because their reading portion
was ridiculous.
I feel like you should don't stress because that's gonna make it worse when you sitting there because it's gonna seem like you there all day. Don't stress. I think portions are timed. They give you enough time to do it though. My whole thing is don't linger on something. Like if you don't know it, go to the next thing because you're gonna stay on that one question and then you're gonna have no time to like do the rest. So just come back to the ones you missed. Always remember to come back. Like skip it if you don't know it. Do the rest. Come back. As far as clubs and sports, I don't know like
why they're stressing you.
I don't know. Like I don't know if you, as far as clubs, like I don't know if you in like choir or like band. Plus you doing
the only stressful club I can think of is chess, and because chess is a thinking game. I'm like I can't see you stressing off anything else. And if you are, it's clubs. It's bullshit. It's high school.
It depends on what you in though. Like some clubs, like if you're in debate club or something like that, you know what I'm saying, that you and stuff for your future, I would go with whatever is more important to what you're trying to do. If you're not trying to be an athlete, you might have to drop that. You know what I'm saying? Like some stuff just not worth your time and your stress, especially if you up there like a junior or a senior, you're gonna be leaving soon. Like use your time on what you're trying to do going forward. Like, don't play football and be stressed about football if you're not trying to go pro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to do you no good later if you ain't trying to go pro.
Now, if you are, let's say you want to keep doing everything. Okay. So you can have more than one opportunity. Play your sport. Okay. You get, just so happen you playing football, basketball, you get a scholarship. Got your full ride. You got to get your grades to keep that full ride. So focus on that. Focus on your studies. Focus on your basketball, football, whatever sport you're playing, baseball, whatever. You can do all this stuff, but don't get to the point where it's you stress. No, it's not that serious. Because you know what? After high school, sometimes that shit just don't matter.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, I could have did this and I could have did this, and you'll be living with regret. But look.
Another thing people forget to do is take time out for themselves. Like you need to, like I said, find a balance. Like if you can have days where you study, have days where you focus on your sports or clubs, and then always have a day for yourself or a time slot for yourself, whether it's an hour a day or you take one day out the week to focus on just you need to make sure you're doing that too, so you can de-stress.
And like, what, you may be a junior or what, sophomore, junior, whatever you are.
When you start taking the ACT,
you can take that shit in the 9th grade. It don't
and
matter.
It still carry over till you get to be a senior. I'm like, shit, at that
point, if you make a good enough score, it doesn't matter then. Like, you can take it whenever. Whatever your score is when you take it, if you, let's say you get a max score on the ACT, which is like a 36, I believe, and it's a 1600 on the SAT. Whatever score you get, if you get that score, let's say you get a 1600 on the SAT, college is gonna come looking for you like, who the fuck is this kid? They're gonna tell you, oh, do your clubs, do your sports. Like, yeah, do all this. Like, your academics are beyond, like, all that shit. Look, you can do this. Just, if you feel like you putting on too much, taking on too much, just say, hey, what can I live without?
Yeah.
If you feel like you need to do that, what can I live without? You gotta go to school. That's required. But it's not required that you play sports. It's not required that you do clubs. It's not.
Yeah. And now, like I say, the SAT or ACT, like I said, you can't really study for that stuff. It's kind of like the math part of it is if you already know that stuff, and then the reading part, you really have to sit and read that. Ain't no light way around it. So you just gotta do, like, don't stress like, oh, do I know enough? Because most of the stuff you need gonna be right there.
And watch.
And I think, can you take scientific calculators or calculators or something there for the math part?
I think so.
That's why I was like, it ain't.
The funniest thing is, I'm telling you, when you get those scores back and everybody start comparing, the people that you thought were like just smart, no, they're coasting. I'm telling you, they're coasting because they
some people just not good test takers.
Exactly, they're not good test takers, and they've been given their grades in high school, and it's gonna show on that test. It showed on ours. When somebody got a 10 and they were a straight A student, that shit fucked me up. I was like, a 10. And this is not just taking the test one time. They took that bit multiple times.
Yeah, don't fret too, because you can take it more than once. Like, if you take it and you don't feel like your score high enough, you can take it again. I think if you do lower, they keep the highest score, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you good.
But hey, we're gonna get up out of here. Send us an update. Let us know what you decide.
I hope everything works out for you.
Hey, man.
Just try to de-stress and enjoy being a teenager, man.
Exactly. Stay up, stay real. It's your man Trey.
And it's your girl Tasha.
Made to the real. Stay real.